evening, Chair Huffman, members. My name is Bobby Wilkinson, and I'm the Executive Director of the Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs, or TDHCA. With me to my right is David Cervantes, our Chief Financial Officer. Behind me is Jim Hicks, the Executive Director for the Manufactured Housing Division, and he's here to address any questions related to their request. Before I begin, I would like to share my appreciation for the committee's full inclusion of TDHCA's appropriation requests in SB 1. Access to affordable housing is an important part of our state's continued economic success, and with this appropriation, we will have the resources we need to make sure our mission continues. TDHCA serves as the state's lead agency for affordable housing, community services, energy assistance programs, colonial activities, and for regulating the manufactured housing industry. TDHCA's programs cover a continuum from homelessness prevention to multifamily rental development to home ownership, all having a positive socioeconomic impact on communities across the state. We are in the final stages of administering more than $4 billion in federal coronavirus response aid, with a few programs still open for activities such as non-congregate shelter for homeless populations and weatherization of homes. TDHCA administers 4 state-funded programs: a sweat equity program that allows very low-income households to build or repair their own homes. It's called Bootstrap, and Habitat for Humanity is one of our main recipients of that. We have a barrier removal program for persons with disabilities. We have a homeless program that helps the state's larger cities address the needs of their homeless residents. And we have the Ending Homelessness Fund, which provides homeless resources to cities and counties. Those first 3 programs are funded through general revenue, and Bootstrap also gets loan proceeds in addition. And the 4th is funded through voluntary contributions from people renewing their vehicle registration. But the majority of TDHCA resources derive from federal grants and bond proceeds. During fiscal year 2024, TDHCA was able to use its various resources to expand housing options for more than 23,000 low to moderate income households through its affordable housing programs and provide emergency housing, shelter, utility, and other essential services to over 445,000 Texans experiencing homelessness or financial hardship. We monitor more than 2,700 affordable rental properties with roughly 313,000 units to ensure that they continue to provide safe, decent, and affordable housing. In anticipation of the coming biennium, we've submitted a legislative appropriations request in the amount of $910 million in all funds. That's a drop of $367.5 million from last biennium. 90% of that $910 million, $821 million, stems from federal funding, with a subset of that, $97.3 million of that amount being pandemic funding. The requested GR amount for the 26-27 biennium is $28.5 million, which agrees with the 26-27 GR limit, with the other funds requested amount reflecting an increase of $6.4 million, which will be covered by revenue generated by bond proceeds and other assessed fees. The agency is not making any requests for exceptional items. The agency's overall FTE count will go down by 21, a net of 21, which includes our request for an additional 17 FTEs important to our mission-critical areas of the agency. There will be no cost to GR. All will be covered by appropriated receipts or earned federal funds. On our capital budget, we're asking for authority on 3 items, all carrying a 0 cost to GR. The first item for the capital budget is Phase 2 of our multifamily data management system. This includes customizing the asset management and compliance modules, solidifying and further customizing loan servicing, loan closing, and legal function as they relate to multifamily. With this second phase, TDHCA divisions that work with multifamily funding will be under one system, allowing workflow between all areas, reporting, document preparation, and document repository. Cost is $3.8 million over the biennium from appropriated receipts and federal funds. Frankly, they're dealing with a couple $1 billion, and there was a lot of Excel sheets and email flows back and forth, and I wanted a better, more robust data system. Phase 1 is going fairly well, should be complete by the end of the fiscal year, and this is a request to spend our money on Phase 2. Our second request is for an access database consolidation, streamline and optimize data management by consolidating a multitude of Microsoft Access databases into the agency enterprise Java environment into a suite of custom developed applications known as Essential Database. This will be $1.7 million over the biennium. Once again, appropriated receipts and federal funds. I think we're down to 2 people that are really good with Access. It's not as well supported anymore, so it's just a modernization of several databases. Our third request is for the normal information resources growth refresh, laptops, desktop computers, hardware and software upgrades. Cost is $904,000 over the biennium, and once again, appropriate receipts and federal funds. This concludes my presentation of the agency's budget, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
Okay. No questions. All right, not a one there. Thank you very much.